Aquarius, over the next 30 days, I see Pentacles falling in, finally falling into your lap after a very long period of time. Now, some of you have already accomplished so much, and others of you have to finish it up. But both sides, whoever this is, there's something you've got to do over this next 30 days to work with the planets. There are 4 of them shifting, and this is your big moment. So let's take a look at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Aquarius right now. You guys, this is a beautiful energy where you are, I'm being guided to tell you, you already know you've been through a lot. You questioned your sanity. You've had to get rid of people around you. Maybe even lost everybody that you had in your life, where it has been you alone. Now, some of you have been able to find soul family people, and I'm so happy for you, but a lot of you haven't, and that is getting ready to change. You are getting ready to draw in these people. Pentacles falling into your lap is actually a combination of a lot of different things. It's not just money falling into your lap, finally getting the rewards of what you deserve. That's what's getting ready to come in. Now, if you still have to work on your self-value, this is that moment to do it, because you won't have another chance to do this again until the fall, right around September. And we'll talk about the 4 planets changing. And the end of this reading, we have 4 different ones going on. 4 different energy shifts are coming through at the same time. So you've accomplished so much. You've already started. Some of you have started a new chapter of your life. But this is the soul evolution. This is you saying, I am an Aquarian. I am a humanitarian. And doing it for the right reason is going to change everything around you. And I'm talking everything. A lot of you are not materialistic people, so Pentacles may not be of interest. However, we do need some of them, but yet this is coming in whether you want it or not, because you have grown into this beautiful Empress, completed a cycle. That is what's happening. And I'm talking completion. Even myself, I thought I completed everything. I'm going, wait a minute, what's going on? And all of a sudden, somebody says that it's from a past life, something I missed. And I had to take care of it, just like you may have to do too. This has been a slow journey for you to get through all of this. And I feel like you were guided by your intuition, and there were times you turned yourself off to the intuition, and hopefully you came here to my readings and you got something from the guides that are around us in these readings, something to help push you a little bit further, push you even more than where you were. And right now, that's what you're getting ready to do. But this time, you're going to become the Empress. You will no longer be affected by any of those things that used to take place. You will no longer be affected. And if something isn't going in the direction you want, if the Pentacles aren't coming into your lap, you're going to take charge of this in the right way. Always with an open mind. Clear mind, open heart, walking with discernment. So right now you're being guided to be the fool in this whole entire situation and move forward, okay, and make this change. It is a big leap for some of you, and I mean a big leap. It's completely going in a different direction, and you may have been building it and building it and building it. Now is that time to get it out there. But this season right now, these next 30 days, March 20th through April 20th, is very big for you. So let's take a look at your career, your projects that you've been working on. You guys are the hardest working people I know. I'm an Aquarian. I'm right there with you. I've been through all the things that you guys have been through, and most likely even more, because that's what I'm guided to do, is talk to you about it. And I can't help you if I don't understand what you've been through. So if you are helping other people, if you are a healer on any level, just remember, you have to feel and think the way that other person is so that you can actually help guide them to where they're going. You've got the 6 of Cups. Happy fond memories of the past is what that card means in the tarot. And it can be a soulmate card for some people, define it that way. But what this really is, in this situation, there was something you were guided to do when you were a child. You knew when you were little you were supposed to do it. You might be in that direction right now or in a beginning phase of it. So let me share this with you as an example, Aquarius, and you probably watched it right here on all the YouTube readings just in the tarot alone, let alone spiritual guidance messages, working in all these other capacities. When we go through the spiritual awakening, which you've done, you got jolted, you got pushed into this position where you felt you were a little crazy. You can see going through that journey that at a specific age, and it's going to be different for all of you, you were shown what you were supposed to do. So automatically, you want to be a healer, you get out there, you start doing tarot. You start playing with tarot. You start playing with crystals. You start using energy, working energy, learning it, Reiki, energy healing, all of these different courses and quantums and theories and the programs that are out there. Maybe, well, you can look at my background. I have a lot. But that doesn't mean that's where you're really supposed to end up. That doesn't mean that's where you're supposed to land. Each step is a new step in a new direction. In a new direction, you're on the highest step up. This is a big moment for your soul to evolve into a higher place than you probably thought was possible. Why? Because you are needed. You are wanted. You are needed. Your beautiful self, and there is everything beautiful about you, Aquarius. So whatever you've been through when it comes to career, it is getting ready to change. It's going to change for the better. If you're already in a situation where you like the company that you work for, because I do see that some of you do, you're in a place that you like, that may very well be your life and soul purpose. The passion of what you send out to others is there, and you're working really great in a team environment. Now, there's another group of you where you're not in a place that you need to be. You're in a different environment that isn't meant for you. And it may be making you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm going through this again. That's because you're not doing what you really are guided to do. And you knew it when you were a child. So look back, I'm seeing age 8. Some of you knew at age 8, you may have just known. Age 8 and 9 is a common age for us to see what we're meant to do and start seeing and understanding our abilities that other people can't understand yet. We become very advanced. We're born advanced. But at that age, that we have a heightened sense that can push us in a different direction. Now, if you have blockages around you, if you've been dealing with anything that's been blocking you when it comes to your career or outside projects, that has an opportunity to change. Now, I'm being guided to tell you, even though you may be tired, and some of you are still tired from everything that you went through. Last year was enough. This year is enough. It's like, oh my gosh, time change in the zone, in different zones, different areas have time change across the country. Ours does. I'm in the US, and we have that. Always makes you tired, but it's more about what you've been dealing with. It is exhausting you, it's time to go. If it's exhausting you, turn it around. It doesn't mean you have to leave, but you need to bring back that frolicky energy of what made you excited about taking the job in the first place. For a lot of you, it was because I needed a job, I needed to make money. Then use that to get you through your day. I am here to make money. That's what I'm being guided to tell you, okay? But whatever is going on, find the solution in a positive direction. You know how to do this, Aquarius. You know how to do it because you've helped other people do it your entire life. So analyze everything around you and choose. Do you want to stay in the old dynamic or do you want to move into the new one? Now, for those of you that are saying, well, I'm shifting to a new planet. You're moving from the 3D into the 5D, or you may already think you're in the 5D. This is that big moment where the shift is going to take place. The shift of splitting. And it isn't instant. Well, it is instant, but it continues on for a while. But let me finish. It's going to feel like you are shifting from one into another. And it can be slow for most of us as we go through this during this time frame. You're changing. You're going to analyze, do you want to stay in the same position? Maybe not having all of the resources, not having the people around you, not seeking romance. It's like you can't block anything out. You have to be 100% open to allow abundance to come in, and the prosperity is going to fall in right after it. So if you've been kind of feeling like your heart's still not open, if you have anger in you, it's time to get it gone. Please subscribe to my free newsletter. I will talk more about that on my website. I'll be sending out a message. So let's take a look at the family and friends around you, because I feel you guys have really had a number of different people. It may have been every single person around you that was blocking you. I dropped a card. That was blocking you a long time ago, making you feel stuck and trapped. And it took a lot of courage to get past that. You're so loyal and so dedicated to the people that you care about. If you don't care about them, you're like, whatever. Okay, fine, bye. And you don't go back. But if you love them, that's where the problem really lies for an Aquarius, because you don't love half-heartedly. You give it everything you have. If you love the job, if you love the person, if you love where you live, you turn that home, that house into a home. You turn the people into a family, and you give them everything you've got. But when you're dealing with negative people, and you absolutely were. You felt like you were in prison. You felt like you were stuck. You were chained to a situation you could not find a way out of. And the truth is, you just needed that courage to move past it. When we get the courage to see it, and that was probably scary, because we don't want to see it. We don't want to see that they said or did or whatever the situation was in your life. And you're being guided to do this one more time. Somebody in your family, maybe the memory of them, it may not be the physical person, but you might be having a lot of memories of somebody recently, somebody you loved, somebody you adored, and yet it came to feel as though they betrayed you. They may have ghosted you, just skipped right out of your life, leaving you hanging there, and triggered you into your own journey, or into another phase of your journey. Because it's typically not just one time, one person. Whoever this person is, I feel you're going to have to move past them. Some of you are going to want to reach out to them. You're going and follow your intuition, but you're going to want to reach out to them and make sure that it feels right in your gut. Don't just be, nope, not going to do it. Get rid of the stubbornness, because we're a fixed sign. I know, I am too. But if it feels right, then do it. Evaluate the situation. Oh, you have the card of judgment right there. That's what I'm talking about. Somebody's coming back around. Now, they may be in person, and for a lot of you, it's in the memory, okay? It's remembering. This may be the very last person that you let go of, because the one who devastates us or kicks us in this position of feeling all the effects of everything else the most. It's like we can tolerate it from that one. We figured it was going to happen by that one. We didn't like it from that one, but this one may have been right out of the blue. But yet, if you go back in your memory, you'll know that you already knew it was going to happen, because you are very, very intuitive. So nothing can get by you. It's a choice, right? This person's going to be around you, and it's important for you to follow suit with the direction that you're going. That's what I just heard. Follow suit with the direction that you're going. Now, if you're making a changeover, listen to your inner guidance, but this time, don't tell your guides what to do. That's what I just heard. Don't tell your guides what to do. I do that. I do. I'm like, no, I think this is the wrong zodiac sign. They're like, no, this is the right zodiac sign. So, don't tell your guides what you want. Ask them to show you. And when you're asking for guidance, ask them to show you in a way that you will understand. There is no denial. what is coming your way, and they will do that for you. Some of you need to get into meditation. You're not meditating enough, and some of you it has to do with music. So you might be using the wrong form of meditation music. You could be listening to something that is bringing back the memories of the past. But music is highlighted right now over the next 30 days. There was a song I kept hearing before we started, which I've already said throughout this reading, but my point of that is the song will keep playing in your head. The song will play. So whatever this song is that you're hearing, remember the good of it and move past anything that's holding you back. This person is somebody who means the world to you, and I mean they mean the world to you. And there's something like they may be a kindred spirit to you, a soulmate. This could be your child. This may be a family member or a friend that you've known for a very long time. We do have the card, the Knight of Wands. So they could be a Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Definitely the possibility of a Leo here, or that's the season that the two of you separated. Maybe even you realized at that point in time there's something amiss. This is going to be changed through getting on your horse and following your passion. Just by going in the direction, raising your level that may already be raised up. You might be in where you think you are, but you can always go further. You can always go farther because that's what you want. So you're creating a new pathway for yourself, and it's coming from you, but it is based on this particular person. So if you have any grudges against this individual, if you have anything that needed to be healed, it's time to let it go. And I'll talk a little bit more about the energies that are coming in. But right now, let's take a look at love, because love is on the horizon for Aquarius. And I know you're probably not looking for it, but I don't think a lot of you are completely closed off to it the way you used to be, because you've grown, you've changed. Now, some of you, this may be your romantic partner that I'm talking about right here, and they are on their way back. It doesn't mean it's the one that triggered you into the journey. This is your partner. This is your person. You may have been married to this person and stuck, and there you go. You got the 8 of Swords again, right? So family, family, and relationship. You needed to take a break from this individual. You have the 4 of Swords and you have the 8 of Wands. This is just a copycat of what I just said. So a lot of you, this may very well be your partner. But one thing's for sure, this 8 of Swords isn't about you being stuck. 8 of Swords, you've mastered. Most of you have mastered on how to get through that energy right there. The mental restrictions that people inject on us, trying to convince us through manipulation, whatever it is. The mental restrictions are from us, and you have learned how to open that up and say, I'm out of here. I'm not doing this. You're not going to do this to me. You've overcome the anger. All right. This is the arrows of love. The love is opened up in you. The love is getting ready to be shown in this relationship. And some of you, it is a new person. But whoever this person is, it is going to be powerful, very beautiful, open heart energy, because you've healed your 3 of Swords. You've healed your broken heart. And you may not realize that this is going on, but they do. They're going to feel it. You're going to call them in. You're pulling them toward you just by being yourself. The self that you were born to be, that was changed through society, through the things that we were taught, by our family, friends, etc. This is a really wonderful opportunity for you to finally say, okay, I'm ready to look at this situation with my current partner and change it. And others of you, this is okay. I'm ready to start in a new direction, okay? Because the burden that you've been through, the weighted energy that you've been through has been so challenging and so holding you down, and you had to poof, and you know how to do it because you're really good at it, but it's always for other people. This time it's for you. You have the Two of Cups, creating a perfect partnership. And I don't mean that everything about them is perfect, but they're perfect for you. And you're not perfect in every possible way to them, but you are perfect for them. So you guys just come together really well. If you have been on the outskirts, you're going to make amends, and I feel that'll be more in the April season. So March 20th through April 20th is like the end of March, rolling into the beginning of April, right around the solar eclipse. That's when you and your current partner are going to start seeing things in a different way. If you are single, oh my goodness, you're getting ready to meet somebody, and I feel it's going to be after that, in the second part of that, right around, well, Mercury in retrograde is coming in at the same time. So you've got some beautiful energy. So what we actually have, if you didn't hear, we have the full moon, we have the new moon, we have the solar eclipse, and we have Mercury in retrograde in this 30-day period of time. You're going to be pulled here and here and here and here and here. Follow me on my website. I'll send out the next message for that as we all go forward together. Thank you for watching. Much love.